What's up, everybody? This is Jordan from Closet Tools. I'm super excited to launch a new product called Resellbot. Resellbot is the exact same experience that you get with Closet Tools, except instead of running it as a Chrome extension in the browser, you can run it 24/7 in the cloud. The product itself is incredibly simple, even though there's a ton of stuff going on under the hood. All you have to do is add your closet by giving your Poshmark login to Resellbot. It logs in as your closet, and then it automatically starts running full automation on your closet. That's self-sharing, community sharing, offer to likers, any number of different automations can run 24/7 on your Poshmark closet. In this video, I'm just going to show you a really quick demo of how to add a closet. Resellbot uses the exact same subscription that you already have with Closet Tools, so you don't have to add anything, you don't have to pay more. It just works. You can just add your closet. If you already have an account with Closet Tools, then you should be able to get up and running in just a minute. To get started, all you're going to do is go to dashboard.closet.tools in your browser. That's going to load up this dashboard here. Once you get to the dashboard, if you're not already a Closet Tools subscriber, then you'll need to start a subscription. And then once you start a subscription, then you'll be able to jump in here and add a closet. If you're already a Closet Tools subscriber, you'll be able to jump right in here and add your closet immediately. So all we're going to do is hit Add Closet, and then we're going to enter in the username for the closet that we want to add. I'm going to add Hannah O'Connor. That's my wife's closet. And you see it pops up here. You can confirm that this is the account. And then once I've entered in the email address and the password, you can see in just seconds here, Resellbot will add the closet. And then immediately it kicks you into the settings pane so that you can control how your closet is being run in the cloud. And so you can see here, there's a bunch of different automations. You got self-share, party share, follow back, return shares, follow new closets, share fresh closets, community share, party share, community follow, and then offer to likers here. So you can either go through one by one and you can adjust how many shares you want to do per hour for party shares, how many shares you want to do per hour, and all of that. The other thing you can do is I made this quick settings here. You can hit quick settings and you can either do like a light or you can do just sharing. Some people don't really like to do all the following automations. It screws up their feed. So then you can just hit just sharing. You can do the standard, which is the kind of recommended rates of the sharing, the following, the offer to likers that you would normally do. And then full tilt is kind of like this maximum, way over the top. You're going to hit the share limits, you're going to hit the follow limits, and it's really aggressive with the offer to likers, but it's really geared for generating a lot of sales. So I'm going to go with standard and you just hit apply. And then once you've hit apply, you just hit save settings. And there we go. And so you'll see here, I'll go back to the dashboard here. So this is the main dashboard. After you've added a closet, this is what you'll see here. And then there's three options here. There's settings, analytics, and stats. We were just in the settings here, and you can see that there's these different tabs up here. If you go to analytics, this actually shows you what's actually happening inside of your closet on Resellbot. So I just updated the settings so that actually stops the automations. You see they're stopped here, and then they're going to slowly start coming back and they're going to start running again. But already it's done a couple self shares, a couple community shares, and you'll see here it does a little countdown when it's doing the next activity. So we just had a self share, we just had a community share, and you'll see these numbers actually go up once the next run completes. So it's kind of fun. You can just literally just sit here and watch these numbers go up, and it's really cool. And you'll see the 24-hour total here is actually kind of high because I actually removed it and then re-added it just for this video so that I could show you what it looks like. But yeah, this has been running 24/7 for actually, months it's been running, and just does this, and it does great. The next thing you can see is stats. So I have this whole interface set up where you can see the sales that you've generated on what day. You can see this week, this month. You can see the total sales that you've generated, how your sales break down. It's the same thing you can see on Poshmark, but it's a really quick way of seeing how your closet's performing, especially this day-by-day information is really useful. And my wife, she doesn't really sell too much on Poshmark anymore. She mostly just keeps it open so that I can play around with it and build tools like this. So yeah, that's literally it, right? Once you've added your closet and you configured your settings, it's running. It's running 24/7. You don't have to worry about share limits. If you hit the share limit on Poshmark, if you get into share jail, Resellbot will automatically stop sharing and it'll wait until you're out of share jail, and then you'll be able to start sharing again. It'll automatically take care of all that. You don't have to babysit it. You don't have to monitor it. It literally just works. Like I said, I've been running this for months. I've been testing it out for a few months with some other closets, some of my customers, and they love it. It's working really well. And this is only the beginning. I plan on expanding a few more automations with Resellbot for Poshmark, and I'll get into more of that in the next coming weeks. But I also plan on expanding to other platforms. You got Mercari, Depop, even some eBay automations, and a whole bunch more. So this is kind of just the beginning of Resellbot. Closet tools, I'll probably eventually be sunsetting, as that was mostly just a Poshmark specific thing. But Resellbot is going to be a more whole reselling tool that's going to automate your closets, automate your accounts with all these different platforms. And then eventually I'm going to build cross listing and some other tools that really create a great central way of managing reselling across all of these different platforms like Facebook Marketplace and just all these different places that you can sell your things. So yeah, that's literally it. I would love for you to check it out. All you have to do is go to dashboard.closet.tools, and then the interface will pop right up and you should be able to log in. And like I said, if you're brand new, you can create an account, you can start a subscription, and you can get up and running in just a few minutes. If you already have a Closet Tools account, this is available to you. You can come in, you can log in with your normal Closet Tools account, and then you can get started doing full automation in the cloud. You don't have to keep your computer on. If you turn off your browser, if you turn off your computer, it's still going to be running. And that's the beauty of it. It also looks great on your phone. You don't have to manage it on a computer. You can pull up your phone, you can change your settings, you can see what automations have been running, your analytics, you can see your stats. And like I said, this is just the beginning. So I'm really excited to get this out to you. Please try it out. And I would love to get some feedback and hear what you guys have to say about it. But so far, everything's been great. And like I said, I've been testing it for months, so it's pretty battle tested and it's working really well. So yeah, check it out, and I'll catch you in the next one.